it's Hannah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about BFRB and how that relates to anxiety and what that looks like in my life. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a video, as they come out every Wednesday, mostly. So I went to school for journalism, but I got a minor in psychology and I've always been fascinated with psychology. So I kind of want to talk about the psychology behind anxiety and the psychology behind BFRB, aka nail biting, skin picking, hair pulling, lip chewing. There's tons of BFRBs, but specifically for me, I have two that are really bad. Look at my nails. Can you see how bad they are? Not cute. You can see all these dots, which I tried to cover up with makeup. So I have anxiety. My anxious thoughts kind of take over my day-to-day. When I get anxious, I kind of can't focus on anything, therefore I don't feel very productive. After researching these body-focused repetitive behaviors, I figured out that for people that do them, it's because their anxiety kind of alters them from doing productive work, and by doing these behaviors, they feel productive. I can definitely relate to that because whenever I feel overwhelmed or something, if I take care of these blackheads or if I take care of this hangnail, then at least I did something, which makes no sense. Whatever, it is what it is. So I have what is scientifically called, oh, this is gonna be bad, onychophagia, onychophagia, nail biting. And dermatillomania is skin biting. No, sorry, not skin biting, skin picking. Oh, there actually is something called skin biting, which is called dermatophagia. There's dermatillomania, which is skin picking, onychophagia, nail biting, dermatophagia, skin biting, rhinotillexomania, which is nose picking, and cheek biting and joint cracking, which there's no scientific name. Oh, also trichotillomania, which is hair pulling. So these are all serious signs of anxiety, and they've become habits in my life for honestly as long as I can remember. I've always been like picking, I've always been nail biting and stuff. It's kind of like an ugly cycle. So you feel anxious and you don't feel productive because your anxiety kind of takes over, but you do feel productive when you do this behavior. So you repeat it, it becomes a habit, and then what happens is, at least for me, like I'll pick at something and then it makes my self-confidence go down because I don't feel like my face is clean and clear and pretty because I've been picking. So then my self-esteem gets lowered and I get a little bit depressed. So there's a clear-cut, direct correlation with anxiety and depression and BFRBs. I have tried like everything under the sun. I've tried putting hot sauce on my nails. I've tried getting fake nails, letting them grow out. Sometimes they'll grow out and sometimes I'll have my nails for a while, like my natural nails, but then something happens and I get really anxious or something feels out of control and I feel like I need to do something to make it feel like it's my own, if that makes sense, and then I bite off all of my nails. It's really bad. I want to read you a few more things. This is from an article written by Imogen Rem and Judith Stevenson, both psychology lecturers at different universities, and they wrote an article. I'm gonna read you a blurb. So it says, body-focused repetitive behaviors are considered to be related to obsessive compulsive disorder. Like body-focused repetitive behaviors, people with OCD struggle to control compulsive behaviors like checking, cleaning, hand washing, counting, and ordering objects. For both conditions, people often report a buildup of tension and anxiety that's relieved by performing the repetitive behavior. Yes, I feel so much relief after I have like bitten down all my nails. Even if it hurts, I feel relief. For OCD, compulsions are typically driven by intrusive, upsetting, and irrational thoughts, but body-focused repetitive behaviors are not prompted by obsessions demonstrating an important difference between the two conditions. So it is important to note that OCD and body repetitive focused behaviors are not the same thing. The exact causes of body focused repetitive behaviors are unknown. This is interesting. There is a genetic correlation between BFRB in families, and so people that grow up around somebody that does that, it's more likely that they will do it. Okay, listen to this. Human variants of SAPAP3 genes have been linked to some, but not all, cases of OCD and body-focused repetitive behaviors. These genes are involved in glutamate production, which plays a major role in facilitating brain cell communication. N-acetylcysteine, an amino acid that regulates glutamate in brain areas related to compulsive behaviors, has shown mixed results for reducing hair pulling and skin picking urges. Neurological research into body-focused repetitive behaviors is complex and replication studies are needed. People with body-focused repetitive behaviors often struggle to cope with emotions such as anxiety, frustration, sadness, and boredom. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, that's me. They report that touching, rubbing, or biting skin, nails, and hair prompts a relaxing, trance-like state which distracts from the negative emotions. Yes, when bored, body-focused repetitive behaviors can help people feel like they're doing something active, especially those with perfectionist personality traits. Oh my gosh, can we talk about that for a second? I am a self-proclaimed perfectionist, always have been, probably always will be, and I have always thought that maybe my skin picking is because I'm like, oh, I have to have perfect skin. But now it makes sense because not only do I do those behaviors because I'm anxious, but I do them because I'm also a perfectionist and I hate when anything is astray or anything doesn't look right. Oh man, what a cycle. Good thing I'm going to therapy right now. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Huh. So I am so curious about what you guys think. Do you have any of these behaviors? I would love to hear back from anyone because I find it so fascinating, the correlation psychologically between an active behavior and what's going on in your mind, and a lot of the times it's subconscious, you don't even realize it. So there is a solution. Therapy is definitely beneficial for people with BFRB. But yeah, I'm really interested. If I'm honest, I didn't think there was a name for it until I started researching for this video. I knew that there was some sort of psychological connection, but I didn't know what it was called. And now I'm like, whoa, pretty cool. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, if you deal with any of these words that I listed in the beginning, let me know. I would love to chat about it. I'll make sure to list resources and cite the article that I used or articles that I used. I hope you enjoyed this video. It could easily just be me ranting and no one can relate, but I would love to hear back from you. So drop me a note, leave a comment in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.